Everyone where we are, what your name is, and what you're trying to do today.
Cherokee High School. What's today? April 10th,
Yeah.
2022. Trying to run a mile in the 4:30s probably, and see what I can do with the bench press. Name's Matt Bird. 28 years old and 196.4 pounds at 6'2". So this was all filmed back in April. It's now early December. We're just getting all the content uploaded. Really just wanted to walk you through the scenario around this mile, what I was going for, how it went, how it felt, what my training looked like at the time. So the goal today was to come out and, like I said, run something in the 4:30s. As the title gives away, I missed that by a little bit. I think I was in shape for low 4:30s at this time. I had time trialed a 4:37 a little while before. About 196 at the time of this video, as we can see. This was coming right off the Arnold Pump and Run 5K where I ran 15:37 about a month earlier in March. So here in the first lap, started off strong like every mile. Feel like Superman in the first lap. Coming through, it looks like on pace for about 4:30 flat. I think this was a 67 or a 68. Yeah, first 467, so right at 4:30 pace. I remember I felt great for the first two laps, like everyone does in every mile ever. And then in the third lap, things got a little bit awkward. At this time, I was running 40 to 50 miles a week, sort of maintaining after the pump and run. My fitness was it was good. I liked the spot it was in. I certainly wasn't peaked for the mile though, and I certainly don't do a lot of speed work. I was just doing your classic run every day with a tempo during the week, a long run on the weekend, and then maybe one more workout on Thursday if I was feeling good. Weightlifting 4 times a week as well, 2 upper body, 2 lower body. So coming up on the 800 here, I remember I just started to feel bad right about now, which is pretty standard practice for the mile. It looks like the 800 was about 2:18, so falling off pace just a bit, 4:36 pace through 800. You can really see in my form on this backstretch. My form is not a thing of beauty anyways, and it's really not a thing of beauty when I'm suffering during a mile. So enjoy the ugly form on this backstretch. This run did come the day after a long run. This, I believe, was on a Sunday. The Saturday before, I did 90 minutes with a bunch of hills, so certainly wasn't fresh. This was just in the middle of training. Obviously wasn't a race setting, didn't have anyone to key off of. This is a true time trial kind of setup. I think, if I had taken a week to taper, prep for a mile, I think I was in low 430s shape on this day. I think now I'm in a probably high 420 shape, but I'll make another video to prove that because it doesn't matter if I say it. So right, just a little above 330 through 1200. So coming onto the last lap, I remember I was feeling pretty bad, but it was the last lap, so I knew I'd find a way through. Looks like I picked it up a little bit. I look a little bit smoother, I think, than I did earlier. A little about my background. I didn't run in high school, didn't run in college. I had actually focused on weightlifting in college and ended up picking up running to lose some weight. And my thing is that I try to be as good of a weightlifter and as good of a runner as I can. So you'll see a little bit later in this video about what I was capable of in the weight room on this day. I remember thinking at this part that I had left a little too much in the tank because I felt good at this point, which made no sense based on how I felt during lap 3, but closing it out, here it is, right just a tick over 4:44.
Where we are?
Oh, we're at One Life Fitness in Holly Springs, about an hour after the mile. We're here and try to do a little bench on the same day.
Show me your phone. Just do the same date.
April 10th.
And hello, Bradley.